Now we're going over how to do bicep curls. This is the concrete foundation exercise for building nice arms, nice biceps. Now, a few tips to make sure that you are performing this exercise effectively. Tip number one, you want to supinate the wrists, meaning you want to have the palms facing up when you are performing this movement for maximum contraction on that bicep muscle. So keep your palms facing up when you are performing this movement. Number two, you want to make sure that you keep your elbows locked in a static position. The only thing that should be moving is your forearm. You do not want to lift your entire arm with your elbow, right? You want to keep that elbow locked to your side and only use your forearm and your biceps to lift the bar or the dumbbells, however you're performing this exercise, to execute the movement, right? So keep the elbows locked, only moving that forearm up and down. Last and not least, tip number three, you want to continue to rotate the wrist at the top of the movement to get that peak contraction, right? So at the top of the movement, the pinky should be higher than the thumb. So as you're doing the movement, you want to continue to rotate that wrist. That little rotation right here helps to get that peak contraction on the bicep. So that's a nice, helpful little tip. So those are the three main tips to effectively do a bicep curl. Now there's multiple variations to do this. You can use dumbbells, you can use a barbell, you can use an easy curl barbell, which is that squiggly bar that you have in your gym. There's a lot of variations to do this exercise, but they all apply the same tips to perform them effectively. So again, number one, supinate wrists, keep the palms facing up. Number two, keep the elbows locked, only moving the forearm. Number three, rotate the wrists, right, to get that peak contraction on the bicep. That is how you effectively do bicep curls.